Colin here from King Motors. You've clicked the link to one or other of our 2021 Skoda Superb plug-in hybrids. These are 1.4 petrol automatics with a 13.5 kilowatt hour battery, which is massive. 220 brake horsepower. Like, they're quite a machine. Otherwise, the cars are only separated by 2,000 miles and they're identical in terms of spec and condition. They're both very, very clean. So we're just going to choose one at random, go for the drive, and I'll splice in shots of either and either so you get to see the outside of them and you know what they're like. Other than that, though, don't forget to like and subscribe. Please, it really helps a small channel like us. It helps more people see our stock. It helps us sell more cars. And ultimately, the more cars I sell, the more I buy, the more videos I get to make about this kind of stuff here. But that's it. We'll take one at random and we'll go for a drive. So here we are out in one of the Superb plug-in hybrids. And the first thing we have to get to on one of these is the 1.4 aspect of it. This is 1.4 with a 13.5 kilowatt hour battery, and it gives 220 horsepower. This car is brisket. It's super torquey. It's quick. By any metric, it's fast. So it's not something to worry about, because it was the first thing I kind of thought of when I heard about them. This is a spec up car I was utterly unaware of until I bought two. That's really the truth. And I was thinking 1.4, it's a bit small, but combined with the 7-speed VSG, this car can kick up to you. It's fast. It's very torquey on account of the motor. And then it's real revvy, and it's always in the right gear. Great gearbox, that 7-speed VSG. So that's, just get that off the list of issues. It's zero problems. Harken back onto the 13.5 kilowatt hour battery. That's a huge battery for a plug-in hybrid. That's nearly a third of the battery capacity of a Nissan Leaf. So it's quite a big thing. And through my research, I've seen that they'll comfortably do 55 to 60 kilometers, no problems, with everything on, all that kind of stuff. And it still pushes quite good hybrid function, whether it's charged or not. It seems to be very, very good at self-charging this car. In my brief experience, I've driven it for about a day, but now it's impressive. And going on again, I know I see this all the time, and I said it last week, the perfect family car. But for me, for my life now, because I'm a hybrid guy, I always use a 530 or a Nissan Leaf. If I had to have just one car, I think it would be this. And I do mean that. The practicality of it is so hard to express on camera. It's really hard to see how massive on the inside these things are. And as is tradition now with the last 3 videos of these things I've done, let's get into the back and take a look.
So here I am sitting behind my own position. Now, I like to sit down low and with my leg out straight because I've got a wonky hip from playing rugby. I'm 6'1" and pleasantly plump, it's fair to say. This car is cold. Like, there's nothing in this price point, market segment, anything that gives you anything remotely close to this level of space in the back of the car. But its main party piece is in there. When I put the seats down in the back of this car, it's gigantic. It's the size of a van. And genuinely, I think you'd give 800 quid a month under the current circumstances on the Dublin housing market for the amount of real estate this car gets. It's a little bit big in here.
We go back to the car. The width of the car is not massively wide. It's not badly wider than a Golf. So it's not this huge thing that you should be afraid of. It's long, certainly, but they do an awful lot between the wheels. They really make it, they really make the most of the space that's in them, and it's huge. Then on to charging it. This car will charge on a 3-pin plug outside your house. It's literally all it needs. Your 3-pin plug at night will give 2.9 kilowatts. So plug it in overnight and it'll be done. Very easy access port on the front as well. It's not in some weird place. So it's really easy to get this car plugged in and charged. You don't have to park it at funny angles, that kind of stuff. And then onto the spec of it. So again, a fabulous thing. Absolutely stunning seats in it, all that kind of stuff. Gorgeous leather seats. And the driver's side is fully electric in this one. We have wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto. We have 360 park sensors in this car, and it has what is effectively my favorite sort of invention of the last few years on cars. We have radar cruise control. Radar cruise control is an absolute gift for motorway driving. You just tell it what speed you want to go at, and you tell it the distance you want to keep. So you want to keep 40 feet, 20 feet, whatever, and the car will figure out everything, and it's completely reliable. It's all it does is look for something in its way and something slowing down, and it will slow all the way down to a complete stop when it's doing that. So a fabulous car all around, and genuinely, if I was, I know, and I'm in a lucky position, I have all these cars, but if I had to just own one car when I retire, it's going to be something like this, because this ticks every conceivable box I have. It's super fast, super economical. It's really nice to be inside. It's not gauche on the outside. It's not vulgar, which I like. A bit of under the radar stout club. It drives really well. It's just a lovely car, and it's got all the spec that I want personally. At this moment in time, there's no other spec that I would have above this car. If I was choosing a car. But that's it. I'm going to stop talking about the car there and just briefly move on to us. Just to let you know a bit about ourselves. We were one of the first ever second-hand dealers to be SIMI registered. We're AA approved, but the real feather in our cap is our Google reviews. We've got 4.99, I think, out of potential 5 stars on Google reviews. They're all real, genuine reviews. Have a read through them. See how other people got on with us. We have 2 different warranty providers whereby we can give this car with up to 24 months of warranty. It will come with 12 months regardless, and anyone's welcome to inspect it and all that kind of stuff. But that's it. Click the link below. Should you find the video on Facebook, just click the actual ad and it'll take you to the ad on our website with all the specific details and all that kind of stuff. And if you see it on YouTube, I'll put a link in the video's description. But that's it again. Thanks for watching. Thanks for taking the time to do it, and hopefully we will see you soon.